Hello everyone, this is Mumbo here, welcome back, and today we're going to be taking a look at a build that has been featured in pretty much every single spy film ever made. Of course, I'm talking about the missile silo, and I have to say, this really does appeal to my James Bond side, and you guys know that I love my James Bond style builds, and this one here is pretty tip-top, so let's take a closer look. Now, I feel like I should point out at the beginning of this episode that I don't actually have any missiles on the inside of my silo. Now, there are two reasons for this. The first one being we are mostly going to be taking a look at all of the redstone up at the top, and the missile isn't particularly necessary, but the main reason is I didn't really fancy being investigated by the government by claiming I've got a large amount of firepower. But anyway, if we just head down here and flick this lever, as you can see, our missile silo opens up in a really cool and symmetrical opening sequence. All of the blocks are retracted away and we are left with this little open area. Then if we head back over here and flick the lever once again, you can see it all closes back together, knitting in, creating that flat surface. Of course, we have managed to achieve all of this by using slime blocks. Now, slime blocks really do have their pros and cons. One of the main pros of slime blocks is, of course, all of the blocks stick together, and that means that you can retract a large area without using too many pistons, storage systems, or any complicated piston mechanics. But the cons of slime blocks are relatively simple. As you can see, we've got a large number of immovable objects around here, and most importantly, slime blocks aren't the prettiest blocks in the world. So the main mechanic that we've used to make all of this work is the Slimeblock triple piston extender, and if you haven't heard of one of these before, then you're in for a treat because this has helped me out more times than I can count. Essentially, it uses the fact that slime blocks pull and push blocks to create a very simple triple piston extender. So for example, if we flick this lever here, you can see this piston extends, pushing out all of these slime blocks, but it also brings these pistons with it because they are attached to all of the slime blocks. Now this piston moves on top of this block, which would then power, extending it, pulling this piston forwards and all of the slime blocks in front of it, and then if we flick this lever, you can see we have got a full triple piston extension, and all of our slime blocks and blocks are in the correct place. Now, if we retract this piston here, you can see it retract partially, then this one here retracts all of the slime blocks and this piston, and finally when we retract this one, it is fully retracted. We've had the full triple piston extension and retraction with very little complicated redstone. Sadly, I'm not going to be doing a tutorial on this design simply because I can't imagine that many of you want to build it in your survival Minecraft worlds. However, if you do want to take a closer look at the build itself, then as always there is a world download down in the description that you can check out for yourselves, chuck it into Minecraft World Saves folder and have a little bit of fun. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I've got time for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later. For the first time in a very long time, I am now recording a clip that is going to be going right at the very end of the video after the outro to say that my original idea for this design was that I was going to be turning it into a mob spawner, and you can see that I've built all of that there. We've got the multiple layers. The idea is that the layers will retract back and all of the mobs will fall through, but sadly, for some reason, not many mobs spawn in the design. Now, if anyone could tell me why this is, could you let me know down in the comment section, and maybe if the solution works, you'll be able to see this baby at some point on the Mumbo Jumbo channel.